Just it wasn't. I didn't manage to leave my house until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and I was real surprised. Yes, it was crazy. Good morning. Well, welcome everyone. Happy Thursday. I'm happy that we all decided to embrace the wind and the chill and the wet air outside and come warm ourselves up with some good old-fashioned yoga. We're going to be We'll think a lot about our legs this morning. Of course, we'll try to hit every muscle group up and down and all around, but definitely some grounding postures, definitely some strength and stretch below the hips. But if anything at all doesn't feel good in your body, please feel free to take a step back from it. You're welcome to modify, to adjust, to take a breather as you need throughout. But we will go ahead and start down on our spines in a bound ankle or a butterfly posture. So we'll come all the way down to our backs. Bring soles of your feet together, knees nice and wide. Because it is early and it is cold, if those hips and legs need a little support, take your blocks, slide one under either thigh or either knee. And then start to bring maybe a hand to your belly, a hand to your heart, or both hands can rest on belly or heart. Whatever feels most natural and most comforting. Just give yourself permission to rest in this shape for a moment. I promise that we will begin to move. I promise that we will begin to sweat. But for the next few moments, several breaths, give yourself permission to be settled into this shape. I've been thinking a lot this morning about the beautiful cathartic chaos of a butterfly. About the gift of transformation. And about how it always doesn't feel like a gift. So as we move through our practice and maybe even our day, maybe we continue with that awareness of what it means to truly transform. The mountains that need to be moved. The cracks that will widen. The spaces and places and parts of our bodies, our hearts, our minds, our environment that will all shift. For your next inhale, can you allow your belly to expand up and wide? And for your next exhale, can you sink your tailbone and your pelvis into the earth? Again, inhale, broaden like a balloon. Exhale, let it go. Once more, biggest, fullest breath in of the day. Most complete release of the day. We are going to take a full 10 count to draw our thighs and knees to center. So start to create a little activation at your inner thighs, a little activation in your low belly. And as you're ready, slowly and gently pull thighs to center for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Give yourself the gift of some windshield wiper twists. Rock those knees right and left. Take notice of how much strength and awareness was required just for that smallest of movements, pulling knees to center. When you're ready, you might hug both knees into your chest and draw circles on the ceiling with your kneecaps, or bring one knee forward, one knee back like an elliptical. We can extend 10 toes to the ceiling and pedal your bicycle upside down, riding forward and backward. Good. And we'll start to find an upside down tabletop. So palms will come to the ceiling, shins will come to the ceiling. Imagine as though you were on hands and knees on your mat and suddenly we flipped. Coming into an upside down sunbird, we're going to extend right leg towards me, left palm towards the wall behind you. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bring it back to that table shape. Go ahead and reverse. Left leg, right arm, big breath in. Exhale, return to center. Take that over on your own. Inhale to expand. Exhale to return. Inhale to switch. Exhale, bring it back. While we're here, can you find that same sense of strength and activation that we found on our 10 count? Can you feel as though you are actually supporting the ceiling above you? Finding that much energy in arms and legs and belly. For the next few rounds, you might continue this alternating right and left, or if you want to take it up a notch, let your inhale extend both arms and legs away. Exhale, pull them back to tabletop. Give yourself 2 or 3 more rounds. If we're alternating, make sure you're even right and left. If we're doing both, can we slow down? The next time we find ourselves in that tabletop, hold it there. And then open your arms wide like a T. Let both knees come over to the right into a twist. If we need a little extra support here, take a block between your thighs or under your bottom leg. Give yourself 3 big breaths in this shape. Can you direct your breath to your left rib cage, your left lung? Exhale, can that left shoulder come a little closer to the mat? One more. Use your following inhale breath. Draw your knees to center, and on your exhale, let them drop to the left. Readjust through shoulders if we need. And can we begin to actively send our breath into right lung, right rib cage? Inhale, feel an expansion. You might even feel your skin stretch. And exhale, right shoulder softens. 2 more. Pull yourself back through center, hug your knees into your chest. Find your hands behind your thighs, and we're going to take 3 or 4 little rock and rolls. We're going to come all the way up into a seat and then into a boat pose. So as we arrive at the top, feet will find the earth. We'll sit up tall. Think about gently kickstanding back to your tailbone, and you can stay just like this. You can extend your arms. You might even bring your shins to the ceiling. Good. All those same muscles turning on, just like they did when we were on our spine, but now we've flipped. You might imagine your body in space rotating in 360 degrees for one inhale. And exhale, set it down, cross your ankles, travel through to a tabletop. Give yourself a few cat-cows right here. Palms spread wide. Inhale, open your heart. Press into your shins as we exhale and round our upper back. And again, take that over, move with your breath. You can continue this cat-cow if it feels good, or if there is another movement or action that might feel better, you're welcome to discover it. Maybe some neck rotation, maybe shifting weight forward and back, or stretching our wrists. Take what we need here for 2 more breaths. When you're ready, find your weight recentered between shoulders and hips. We'll tuck our toes, send our hips up and back, coming to our downward facing dog. If you feel as though you're a little tighter than typical today with this weather, maybe take your hands and your feet a little wider on your mat. Offer a bigger bend in your knees. Can you press more firmly in your first and second knuckle on your palm? And then more firmly in your last 2 toes on your feet, so into your pinky toe side. We're creating a little bit of internal rotation at the shoulders and a little bit of external rotation at the hips. Find a breath right here. Inhale, come forward, plank or push-up. Gently, gently draw your right heel up off the earth, and then on your exhale, bring your knee to your nose, round your spine like a cat. Inhale, set those right toes back down. Lift your left heel gently. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, set them back. Exhale, lower down to your belly, elbows snug. Scoot your palms back an inch or 2. Use your inhale breath. Press the earth away. Find your cobra. Our cobra might keep our belly button on the earth, or it might rise. It's up to you. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bring it back through table to your downward dog. We're going to find that little funky vinyasa twice more. So inhale forward through plank. Good. Exhale, press more firmly into your palms. Inhale, lift your right heel. Exhale, curl right knee to nose. Inhale, extend, set it down, lift left. Exhale, curl to your nose. Inhale, extend, set it down. Exhale, lower to bellies, elbows snug. Inhale, take your cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Good. One more time. Inhale forward. Exhale, spread fingers wide. Inhale, right heel. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend and switch. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog, yogi's choice. Exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. Good. Look to your thumbs, travel to the top edge of your mat and land in your fold. Again, if we feel as though we need a little more space today, widen your feet, bend your knees, drop your belly to your thighs. Shake your head yes and no. Blow bubbles through your lips. Find what feels right here. When you're ready, we'll soften our knees, tuck our tails, and rise on up to standing. Good. Bring your feet just under your hip creases and use your inhale, sweep it tall. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Twice more, just arms. Inhale out and up. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Thumbs press gently into your sternum. We're going to tip our weight over to the right. Drag our left knee high like we're marching, just like we just did in plank. Again, same positioning, just upside down. Take a big inhale here. Can you lift your knee even higher? And then almost like we were coming to a fire hydrant, can you scoop that knee up and around and set it down? Good. Shift your weight over to the left. Draw up through that march. Belly button zips up tight. Shoulder blades soften to back pockets. Inhale, draw up and around and set it down. Once more each way, shift over to the right. Inhale, breath, moving straight through, up and around. Set it down. Good. Switch to the left, up and around. Set it down. Perfect. Recenter your weight. Sweep your fingertips high. And forward fold. Inhale, lift it up halfway, flat back. Exhale, come to your fingertips. Take your right toes to the back edge of your mat. Set your back knee down on the earth. Untuck those toes and sweep fingertips high to the sky. Low lunge. Can we pull shoulder blades down and fingertips extend? Press into your big toe mound on that front foot and press into your back shin. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, bring hands either to the mat or to blocks. Shift your hips backwards, straightening that front leg. Can you drag your left hip crease to the back wall? Good. Moving with our breath. Inhale brings us forward, low lunge. Exhale takes us back. Ardha Anamunasana, or half splits. Half monkey pose. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. Give yourself 2 more of these. Take it forward into your lunge. Release those blocks. We're going to tuck our back toe, lift our back knee, and step straight back to a 3-legged dog. So left heel is going to come high to the sky, and then open it up into a scorpion tail. Send your left kneecap to the earth, toes dangle behind you. Now, just like we did when we were standing, we're going to draw thighs to touch, pull your knee to your nose, and then open wide through that fire hydrant back to our scorpion tail. Take that big rotation twice more. So thighs are going to rub together. We're going to open out and around back into scorpion tail. One more time. Good. Draw that knee forward to your belly. Bring shoulders over wrists. Find your plank. Extend left toes back. Pick up your right heel. Bring knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, press the earth away. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to your down dog. From here, we're going to look to our thumbs. We're going to travel to the top edge of our mat and land in our fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, flat back. Exhale, soften. Inhale, sweep it tall, fingertips high to the sky. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Inhale, sweep it up and back, sit back into your chair. Take a big inhale, exhale, maybe settle a little deeper in our hips. Good, make sure toes can wiggle. Heels are heavy, belly is strong. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, sink back into that chair, hips low, hearts high. Good, coming back to that same funky frog leg balance. On our inhale breath, we're gonna rise. Left knee is gonna travel tall with us. Open out and around, and then sit back into our chair. Inhale, rise, right knee comes with us, out and around, back into your chair. Good, once more each way. Inhale. Exhale to sit. Inhale. Exhale to sit. Good, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, come to fingertip, left toes, find the back edge of your mat. Set that knee on the earth, rise up into your low lunge. Good, good, good. If you want a deeper stretch here, scoot your front toes forward. If you want more strength here, drive down into your front heel until your pubic bone moves away from the mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands find the earth or blocks, hips shift backwards. Take your right front pocket closer to the wall behind you. And then start to flow. Inhale, drawing forward. Exhale, skating back. Again, notice what transitions and transformations are occurring in your body every single time we travel forward and back. The next time we're forward, we'll keep it forward. We'll plant our palms on the earth, tuck our back toe, lift our back knee, travel straight back to that three-legged dog, right heel high, and then open up into your scorpion tail. You know where we're going here. So we're going to draw thighs to touch, right knee to nose, and then out wide and back. Take that twice more on your own, finding that big rotation in your hip creases. Lots of strength in our glutes. Good, good, good. The next time our knee comes to our nose, hold it there, come forward to the top of your plank, and then set your right foot down next to left. Lift left heel, draw that knee in towards your belly. Extend it back, set it down, and lower down chaturanga. Inhale, hearts rise. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Look to your thumbs, travel to the top edge of your mat, and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale all the way up, fingertips sweep high to the sky. Can you find opposite elbow overhead? Bring shoulder blades down, elbows wide. Take a big breath in and tip your weight over to the right. You might turn your nose to that left armpit. Check your deodorant. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, head the other way. Once more each side. Inhale through your midline. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale to tip. Inhale, extend those fingertips tall. Exhale, sit into your chair. Good. We're going to take that funky transition into a warrior one. So weight's going to shift to our right. We're going to rise to march. Knee opens big and around and steps to the back edge of our mat. Heel finds the earth. Good. Press into your pinky toe. Pull your right hip crease back just a little bit. Big inhale breath here. Exhale, extend fingertips behind you. Interlace at the fingertip. Drag your knuckles to your back heel. Lift your heart. And then find a humble warrior. Bow into your inner thigh. Thumbs can stay on your spine or they can draw up to the ceiling. Almost like an elephant trunk. If we want more here, bring the heels of your hands to touch. If we want less here, set your thumbs back on your spine. One breath. Return your thumbs to your back. Use your inhale. Rise up tall into warrior one. Sweep those fingertips high to the sky. Straighten your front knee and start to forward fold over that front leg. You might find blocks. You might find the earth. You might find your own shin. We're taking a funky pyramid variation with that back toe turned out. So you might find that your foot needs to be a little closer or a little further, depending on how this feels in your thighs today. Good. Traveling into a pyramid twist, we'll grab a block under that left hand. Right fingertips are going to reach up to the ceiling. Belly button rotates to the mirrors. Can you continue to press into that back pinky toe and back heel? And then create an opposite traction, drawing your collarbones to the mirror. Big inhale breath. Exhale, set back into your fold. Firm up through inner thighs. Use your inhale, grow tall, fingertips to the ceiling. And exhale, warrior two. Bend your front knee, open bellies and thumbs to the gray wall. Widen your stance if that helps us balance. Finding an eagle arm, our hands are going to hover over that front left corner of our mat. Back left elbow is going to stack over right. Maybe backs of hands touch, or maybe we wrap like a snake on a vine. Good. Again, just like an elephant, take a big breath in. Exhale, bow to your inner thigh. Let your trunk tap the earth. Sip up a little bit of that puddle off your mat. On your next inhale breath, we're going to draw up and back into a baby back bend. That trunk is going to tip over our tail. Big inhale. Exhale, bow it forward. Come in for another sip. Inhale, up and back as though we were washing our back foot. Exhale, dive. Take that 2 or 3 more times if it serves you. If the arms are too much, let them go. The next time you're up in that baby back bend, hold it here. Return your spine to center. Unwind through your arms, stretch it long. Feel that expansion as though your wings have expanded. Back hand's gonna find back thigh, front leg's gonna straighten, come up and back, reverse triangle. Big inhale breath here. Exhale back through warrior two. One more time, reverse triangle up and back. And then turn all 10 toes to me, reach all 10 fingertips high to the sky and forward fold. Let your head shake yes and no. Let your hips shake yes and no. Let your mind say yes or no, depending on how we're feeling. Good, good, good. One breath here. Palms are going to come under our face. We're going to inhale, lift halfway into a flat back. Turn your back left toes towards the barn door and start to shift over towards a skandasana. Your skandasana might land on a block. It might not, but we're in a big, wide-legged low lunge. Our front right toes might tip towards the ceiling. Our hands might stay on the earth or blocks for grounding. They might come tall. Take one breath like this, and then we're going to sit down into the skanda, into a Jiroshishasana variation. So if you've got that block, lose it. Let your tushy find the earth. Good, good, good. This is hard. This is not an easy pose. Big inhale breath here. Exhale, take a side body, right hand to right toes, left arm up and over. Can you push more firmly into your left heel? Inhale, come through your center line. Exhale, twist towards the barn door. So right hand's going to give you a hug. Left hand comes behind you. Good. Bring your upper body back to center, but can this right hand stay connected to knee? We're going to spider crawl all the way down. Maybe we find our ankle. Extend left fingertips tall and return to your side body stretch. Woo! You guys didn't even know you could do that. One breath here. Unwind back through center. Feet are going to stay as they are. Turn your belly to the top edge of your mat. Bring palms to the mat. We're going to come onto that back heel like a funky frog and step back to our down dog. It's not a cute transition, but it gets us there. If we want to flow right here, we can. Forward to plank. Maybe we take those funny yogi mountain climbers. Maybe we don't. Maybe we take a child's pose. Maybe we don't. Good. Take a moment here to scan right and left sides of your body. Notice how each hip crease feels, how each hamstring feels. One more breath. Look to your thumbs, travel to the top edge of your mat. Land in your fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, flat back. Exhale, sit into your chair, sink it low. Good. Inhale, rise to standing, hook your thumbs like a butterfly. Can you draw shoulder blades down and back and take a standing back bend from here? So zip up your knees, zip up your belly, bring your belt buckle closer to me and your fingertips closer to the wall behind you. Big inhale, exhale, spring forward, dive into the pool of your mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen, flat back. Exhale, sit back into your chair, hips low, hearts high. Good. We're going to make that funky transition to warrior one again. So as we rise, right knee is going to circle out and around. Step it back, Virabhadrasana one. Good. Reconnect through your back toes. Resettle through your hip creases. Soften shoulders. Hands come behind us, interlace. Maybe we take our funky thumb on top, the one that feels weird. Bring your knuckles down and back, hearts proud, and exhale, bow it down, humble warrior. Squeeze inner thighs together, and maybe that energy allows us to draw knuckles up and overhead. Head and neck soften. Can you release any tension at the back of your head? One more breath, you've got it. Thumbs return to your spine, inhale to rise tall. Sweep fingertips high to the sky. We're gonna straighten our front knee and exhale into that funky pyramid. Maybe hands find blocks. Maybe they don't. Maybe our front toes flex off the earth. Maybe our back foot steps in a little closer. Finding revolved pyramid, a block's gonna come under right palm. Left fingertips are gonna sweep to the ceiling. Really think about the back arch of your foot peeling up off the earth. So we still feel that dome. Big inhale. Exhale, return to your fold. Inner thighs squeeze, energetically draw heels to center. Use your inhale, rise up to standing. And then use your exhale, open up warrior two at the mirrors. Maybe we widen our stance. Good. Take up space here. Could you imagine that your front knee is touching the wall ahead of you and your back pinky toes touching the wall behind you? Middle fingers create just as much distance between. On our next inhale, find that reverse triangle, back hand to back thigh, come up and back. Good. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale, take that one more time, out and up. Inhale through warrior two. We're going to come to that eagle arm. So fingertips at the front right corner of your mat, back elbow on top as we wrap through. Inhale, puff up hard in your heart, and exhale, dive it in, humble warrior. Maybe fingertips tap your mat. Inhale, take that back bend up and back. Good. Find it on your own. Exhale to dive. Inhale to rise. Good. Notice if you're paying more attention to your low body or your upper body. There's no wrong answer. It's just about being an observer, being curious. The next time we're up, hold it up. Return your spine to center, unfurl, long, feel that expansion. Inhale, let everything rise. Turn all 10 toes to me and forward fold. Again, shake your head, yes and no. Shake your hips, yes and no. Bend your knees, right and left. Bring palms under your face, lift up halfway, flat back. Our back, right toes turn to the back edge of our mat. Sink it down into your Skandasana. Maybe a block follows you. Good. Feel what's happening in inner thighs and groin and calf and ankle. One big inhale here. And then on our exhale, we're going to sit all the way down. Lose our props. Tailbone finds the earth. Good, good, good. Big breath in. Stretch it tall. Exhale, side body stretch. Can you think about spiraling your ribs and your low armpit to the ceiling? Inhale back through your center line and exhale, twist. Left arm finds right knee. We rotate over that shoulder. Good. Hands stay where they are, but heart finds its way back to me. Let that connected palm find your ankle. Back arm stretches long, tip back into that side body. Notice what's happening along your right side ribs. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Good. Turn your belly over your front leg. We're going to rotate back. Maybe we move through a tabletop. We find our way back to down dog. If you want a flow, take a flow. If you want more of those funky mountain climbers, take those funky mountain climbers. If we want a child's pose, take a child's pose. Good. From our downward dog, take another scan of right and left sides of our body. Notice how each of our hamstrings feel, each of our back pockets feel. One breath here. Go ahead, look to your thumbs, travel to the top edge of your mat and land in your fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, flat back. Exhale, soften. Inhale, sit into your chair, hips low, hearts high. Exhale, rise to standing, hook your butter thigh thumbs, take that back bend. Big breath in and exhale, dive forward into your pool. Again, inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, sink into that chair. We're going to find our way to warrior one with left foot stepping back again. So inhale, rise, knee to belly, loop it long, step it back, and then come into that warrior two. Good. Extend everything out and away. Find your reverse warrior, back hand to back thigh, front knee stays bent, stretch it long. Big inhale, exhale through side angle, front elbow hooks, rest on our thigh, back arm long with our ear. Inhale, back reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Last time, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Beautiful. From extended side angle, this top hand's gonna find the mat. We're gonna sit down into that Skandasana over our front leg. Woo. Tushies on the earth. Good. Reversing our twist. Can you bring your tricep internal to that front bent knee and open wide, spreading your wings, almost like it's a half malasana twist. You can stay just like this, or if we're really already feeling good in the shoulders, maybe we take the bind. If it's not there for you today, it's not there for you today. No harm, no foul. Big breath in, return to center. Take your twist the other way. Left arm across, right hand, second spine behind you. Good. Coming back for that deep side body stretch. Heart returns to center. Left hand finds ankle. Right hand stretches long. Good, good, good. One breath here. Return back to your seat, nice and tall. This long left heel is going to come into your groin like a half butterfly. We're going to play around a little bit with compass pose. If we never ever get into compass pose in our lives, you don't win or lose any prizes. It's totally fine. I'm also going to give you the silliest yoga cue in the history of the universe, which is we're going to put this right knee over our shoulder like a backpack. Like you do, right? So right hand comes down to the earth, left knee come up and over like a backpack, right? That left cheek or right cheek's going to lift up off the mat. It's totally fine. Just like in Happy Baby, can we find the sole of that foot? Can our opposite hand come down for the earth for support? And then maybe extend that leg long. Woo! If it doesn't go long, it doesn't go long. Good. Yes, yes, yes. This is plenty. This is a lot. Things are happening. If we're really spicy, opposite hand comes across, finds the outer edge of that foot. Right hand takes the earth. Can you peekaboo out your armpit? Yeah. Big inhale. Exhale, release, bend your knee, let it go. Set everything down, take that butterfly pose. Give yourself some cat cows right here. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Take that over. One more. Inhale is going to lift our heart proud to the sky, and exhale, fold over and do a tortoise pose. Head tucks into your shell, upper back rounds. You could almost imagine the ridges of your spine like the ridges of a tortoise shell or a stegosaurus, depending on how we're feeling today. Good. One breath here. Rise on back up to your seat. Bring thighs to center, hands come behind us for support. Take some windshield wiper action. Good. And then the next time your knees drop to the top edge of your mat, follow them. Find your way to a tabletop and then to a down dog. Maybe we flow, maybe we don't. Maybe we rest, maybe we don't. Maybe you think to yourself, what did I get into today? Maybe you don't. One more side, and then we're gonna rest. Inhale, look to your thumbs, travel to the top edge of your mat, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sit into that chair. Exhale, rise to standing, hook your thumbs like a butterfly, and inhale to back bend. Exhale, dive it back forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, chair. Good. This time, right toes find the back edge of your mat. We're going to rise through that march, through that funky frog, back to warrior one, and then open it up, warrior two. Good, good, good. Adjust your stance as much or as little as we need. And we'll find our reverse warrior, back hand to back thigh, front palm stretches long and overhead. Find your flow. Inhale, forward, extended side angle. Exhale, back, reverse warrior. So notice how these shapes that we are creating are all similar. Sometimes we're doing them on our back. Sometimes we're doing them on a seat. Sometimes we're doing them in a lunge. Sometimes we're doing them standing. But at the end of the day, It's a lateral bend. And the next time we're in that warrior two, or in that side angle, sorry, stay there. Top hand's gonna find the earth for stability. And we're gonna sit down into that seated skanda or half malasana, whatever we wanna call it. Left shoulder and tricep comes internal to kneecap. Unfurl those wings wide, little open twist. If we've got the bind and we want the bind today, go for it. If not, don't. Big breath in. Exhale through center. Opposite side, right hand to knee. Left hand unwraps and travels around. Maybe we look over our back shoulder. Maybe we press down a little deeper through our left hip crease. Finding our side body again, hearts return to the mirror. Front hand comes to ankle, back arm stretches long over that leg. Good. Can you breathe into your left ribs? Use your inhale, rise back through center, set your hands down. This long leg's gonna come into our center line, little funky half butterfly. All right, you guys know the name of the game here. Left knee comes onto our shoulder like a backpack. We're gonna start by lifting that heel just like we did in our twist. Bottom hand finds sole of your foot. Just wriggle it on up there. It's not cute. Don't worry about it. Good, good, good. Let right hand come down for stability and play around with maybe stretching and bending that knee. Maybe we don't find our way there right away. We are not all world-class gymnasts like Nicole, I pinky promise. Yes. Good. Now you can continue that bend and release, or if we want, back left hand finds the outer edge of that right foot. Right hand comes to the earth, legs extend long. Peekaboo out under your armpit, or don't. You got it. You're doing it, girl. Big inhale, and then slowly bend that knee, unwind, uncurl. Soles of the feet together. Good. Take your big old turtle fold. Let everything go. Can you direct your breath to your sacral bone, that fused vertebrae above your tailbone at the bottom of your spine? Then, if we're really spicy, can we split our breath between our sacrum and our shoulder blades? So feel a little bit of expansion at your tailbone and a little bit of expansion at your upper back. Inhale, rise up to our seat. Bring knees to center, take those windshield wipers. Good. The next time knees knock forward, let them stay, follow them around to your tabletop and then to your down dog. And if you'd like to flow, you can flow. If you don't, you don't. When you're ready, we're all gonna find our way into a narrow kneed child's pose. So send shins to the earth, shift our hips back to our thighs. If we want a little more shoulder love here, we can either take a block under either palm, or we can bring blocks to touch so they make a horizontal line on your mat. Elbows find your blocks. Forehead drops down below the blocks, and thumbs find the back of your neck like a shark fin. Now, I know I feel a lot of sensation in my hip creases here today. Can you breathe into the parts of your body that are speaking the loudest? It'll be different for everyone. One breath here. And if our hands are in reverse prayer, stretch them to the top edge of your mat. Release your blocks, rise through a table. We're going to kick our feet to the side, find a seat, and then find our way down to our spines. You can hug your knees into your chest again. Give yourself a little squeeze. We're going to come into a reclined Gomukhasana leg or a reclined cow face leg. So feet will find the earth. Right knee is going to cross over left like you're seated cross-legged in a chair. From here, can you bring your thighs to your belly again? You might find plenty of sensation just like this, but if you want a little more, extend arms toward your heels. Can you find both ankles? And then gently draw your heels toward your hip creases. So picture in your mind what this would look like seated. The outer edges of your feet would be touching the earth. Can you create that shape even though we're upside down in anti-gravity? Find a few breaths here, and as you do, I'm going to grab our eye pillows today. Find one more breath. We're going to make our way to another reclined twist, but I'm going to give you two options for it. If you'd like this internal rotation of knees and hips, then keep your right knee crossed over left, but release your ankles. Find your eagle leg by continuing to wrap right ankle under left calf, and then let both of your knees drop to the left. If that is a little much today, release eagle, release cow face, just bring knees and shins to touch like a reverse tabletop, and let both knees drop to the left. Just like at the top of class, allow right rib cage to expand as we inhale and right shoulder blade to soften as we exhale. Especially with the eagle leg, we are really eager to squeeze in our thighs and create a lot of activation. But I promise you that the wrap of your heel, the weight of gravity into your twist is doing that work for you. So give yourself permission to soften behind your knees. Take one breath here. Let your inhale draw you back through center and let your exhale unwind whatever we have created. We'll come into a happy baby, knees as wide as armpits. Hands can come behind your thighs, heels to the ceiling, or hands can come to outer edges of your feet, heels to the ceiling. Just like in that compass pose. Hopefully a little more restful. If wiggles feel good here, feel free. If a static posture feels good here, maintain stillness. And we'll release, set both feet down on the earth and take Gomukhasana on the other side. So left knee over right, thighs to belly, hands to ankles, heels to hip creases. We're naturally going to have a little bit of work in our biceps here as we draw heels forward. But can you be so specific with your energy that that work is only in our biceps, not in our forehead or our throat? Three more breaths. When you're ready, we'll start to transition towards that twist. And again, it's your choice if it wants to be an eagle twist or if it wants to be a tabletop twist. Allow yourself to settle into a way that feels natural and nurturing. This is not the moment of our practice to work the hardest. This is the moment of our practice to receive, to release. We've built our cocoon, we've snuggled inside. Now we can rest knowing that transformation is coming. And on your next inhale, return through your center line and unwind. Allow yourself any final postures or movements before Shavasana. For Shavasana today, instead of our typical cool lavender towels, I know it is cool enough outside. So I'm just going to be coming through with our eye pillows. It's a nice little suede blend filled with flaxseed, just to offer a little pressure, a little weight, and a little additional darkness. If there is any reason at all that you'd rather I left you be and you wouldn't like one of these eye pillows placed over eyes, I fully understand. And if that is the case, just raise an arm into the air right now. I'll leave you be. Thank you. As you're ready, we can start to settle into our Shavasana, however it serves you. You've got those blocks available if you'd like to support under knees, support under head, support under heart. And again, can you give yourself permission to accept here? I mean that as acceptance with an A. not just accepting what has occurred over the last hour, but accepting all of the glorious, chaotic transformation that's headed all of our ways. Gently, we'll start to deepen our breath. You might swallow once or twice, or find a little energy at fingers and at toes. Maybe arms stretch long overhead, toes pull gently towards me. You might find knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug, a squeeze, a little I love you, a little thank you, or you're welcome. You can roll to one side, finding a resting posture. Gently remove that eye pillow. Allow yourself to become used to the light again. And then when you're ready, we'll come to a seat, however you're comfy. Finding one more breath together. Inhale, we'll sweep out and up. Exhale, palms touch, thumbs come to heart center. Maybe our chin bows. Thank you all for arriving in practice this morning, for sharing your own personal space and breath and transformation. Divine light in me loves and honors the divine light in each of you. Namaste. Tomorrow. Thank you guys. I'm happy to chat. If you have any questions or comments or need anything at all, I am here for you. Those little eye pillows, you can just drop them back on my mat. I'll make sure they get cleaned. There's disinfectant wipes at the back of the room. You know where everything else goes. Tomorrow's my last day at the studio. The movers are at my house right now. We'll be leaving on Saturday. I know. I'm not sure who's taking over my Thursday class yet, to be totally honest. So it'll be a surprise to everyone when you arrive on Thursday. But I hope you guys all have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend, and give me a hug or a high five before you go for sure. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.